8:14, welcome back. This weekend is a celebration of the city's rich African heritage. The NOMAADS Festival begins tomorrow, honoring the many cultural traditions and people of the Crescent City. We're joined now by NOMAADS founder Myienie Caesar. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
So this is the third annual NOMAADS Festival.
Yes, it's the third annual NOMAADS Festival, New Orleans Music and African Dance Spectacle. Yeah, so it's a collaborative project.
Yeah, you've got so many different groups that have come together for this, also internationally.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Definitely internationally. I've been studying traditional West African dance since the middle 80s. And since then, I have been traveling a lot around the world. So I landed my main foundation in Guinea, West Africa, where I do have land and house there. And I have a NOMAADS extended company there.
Oh, wow.
So in December of 2023, I brought my company from here to Guinea, West Africa, and they trained with my company in Guinea, and we blended the NOMAADS. So upcoming for 2025, I'm finally exposing it. I will be doing an international tour. So NOMAADS will be a international tour for 2025 coming up.
And inherent in that, it's New Orleanian, because New Orleans is that culture. New Orleans is West African culture. West African culture influenced New Orleans culture, and that exchange you see.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I just blended music from, you know, where I'm a native from, New Orleans, and definitely where I have roots from. So that was the idea, and that came together to actually build bridge gaps, just international through all cultures, and we sponsor children that's underprivileged with disabilities, special needs, underserved. They can come do classes, dances, singing, and that's the way we promote through healing, through song, drum, dance.
And we're looking at
folklore.
pictures of some of your work right now.
That's in Guinea, West Africa from 2023, 24, the beginning. That's when we opened up for Rock'em Doocy this year at the Mardi Gras World. So yeah, we've been doing a few things and just traveling, and all we want to do is just keep building.
Yeah,
and that's what we're doing.
Why is it important, particularly with younger generations, to make sure that that tradition, that heritage, that history is maintained?
Because a lot of history and information has been lost, and a lot of it is still not kept in the authentic. So I want to just still keep the authenticity of what we're trying to do by still bringing, you know, companies together and different cultures.
And we see that authenticity in just an everyday New Orleans two-step.
Yes,
you know, you can draw a direct line across the Atlantic.
Second line everywhere.
Yeah,
It's all the same. If you see some of the steps that we do in Guinea, West Africa to the traditional instruments, we can definitely apply them to the New Orleans music, bounce, jazz, R&B, funk, Mardi Gras music. So you'll see a lot of that this weekend at the festival Saturday, tomorrow, Saturday.
Most definitely. And before we wrap up about the festivals, tickets still available?
Tickets are still available online at www.infungaliasibo.com.
All right.
And then you can come to the George and Joyce Wing Center at 1225 North Rampart and purchase ticket for the NOMAADS Soiree. It's a gala and benefit.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you so much for having us.
We greatly appreciate it.
Thank
and
you.
as you mentioned, that festival is tomorrow at the George and Joyce Wayne Jazz and Heritage Center.